Hopefully that helps. I completely restarted. I restarted. Hopefully that works. All right. We're doing it. We're doing it. I think that helped. Restarting helped, I think. Okay. Hopefully we have no more tech issues. I'm just, I'm just really trying to play. I'm really out here trying. La 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 la. There's like a cute little dock down here. Do we have a Shellos? I think we probably do by now, right? Maybe not. We don't have a Shellos. What kind of sick people are we? Yes. Another one bites the dust. That's what they say. So far we've dropped 0 frames. That's a good sign. I think we needed a good old restart. Alrighty. We got Shellos. That is great news. What's over here on this little dock? It's kind of cute. We don't have this one. I don't think. Hi. I don't think we have that Pokemon. I think there's a lot of Pokemon over here we don't have yet. We have, get out of my face. This guy. I don't think we have him. Oh my god. Get out of here. I'm pretty sure I have this one already. How do you get the bird? Okay, and we don't want Kilowattrel. We want one of these little guys. Come on. Wattrel. I think we need one. I don't think we have this one yet. Aha! More Pokemons that we don't have. This is exciting news. Yay! We're finding all kinds of good stuff over here. All kinds of good stuff. Alright. We got Wattrel. He's so cute. He's a little burb. A little burb. Okay. Okay. We don't need Kilowattrel. I think we have that one. It's hard to say. I don't remember any of these. Hi, Manny. My doggy's right next to me. A Clauncher. We don't have one of these either. Well, what the heck? I guess we just never come to this area. Or at least we've never explored it as much as we should have. My school emailed. Pretty much we're planning on distance learning a couple days this week as long as the weather, is as much as they're hyping it up to be. So I might be teaching from home a couple days. Oh, Lord. Yay! Alright, come back! I think I have a Cloyster already, but maybe not. Oh, that's a Shelder. Duh. Duh. I think I have this little dolphin guy already, but I'm gonna make sure. I have it. Okay. What's this little island over here? Can we go on this? Or can I not? I don't remember if we have any of these. Oh my god, you bitch. I already know I have you. Get out of the way. I'm trying to kidnap this family. Forget the name of this Pokemon. It starts with an F, right? Finian? I don't remember what it's called. Oh yeah, Finion. What's the evolution called? Oh, I think the evolution starts with an L. What's this one called? We don't have this one. This one starts with an L, I think. Luminion. Yeah, that's the name. Alright, quick ball. Hi, Manny. It's okay. I'm gonna catch this one. Yes! I'm finding all kinds of Pokemon I don't have. This is good news. Alright, Luminion. Got that one. Perfect. Perfect. Absolutely marvelous. Alright. Can I go on this? I can go on this. What could be out here on this island? We're about to find out. Everybody stay tuned. This is kind of an interesting area. You know what? You think you'd find something cool on a little island like this, you know? I think there'd be something special over here. Like, who travels this far? Nobody. Who the heck is this? Bro, you're a little far out. Wouldn't you say? Okay. Nothing very cool out here. We're finding some burbs. I think I have that one already, though. I don't know if I have a quillfish. A quillfish, I do not. Well, it was a good choice to come out here. Finding lots of Pokemon we don't have. Yes, yes, yes. 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 A quillfish. Quillfish. Cool. Ah, he hit me on the badonkadonk. Oh, suddenly now we're dropping frames. That's great. You know, maybe it wasn't meant to be that I streamed again today. Maybe it wasn't meant to be. I don't think I have this one. Barrascuda. Yeah, we'll get this one. Oh, now it's not dropping frames anymore. I just think we're suddenly having internet issues, and I don't know why. Come on, man. Don't be like that. He's being a poor sport. What a poor sport. A throat chop? Oh my god. That's really rude. Let's try a netball since he's a water type. Not even a little bit close. He wasn't even thinking about it. The thought didn't even cross his mind. Another netball. Let's try it out. Oh my god. Okay, 2 can play at that game. Just getting the ball. It's not that serious. Bro, it's really not that serious. He's acting like this is the Olympic Games or something. Like, I can't believe it. Ain't nobody ever acting this way. Only you. Oh my god. I see a couple Pokemon around here that we might not have either. Ah, he means business. Golly, this guy. Imagine he takes out Annihilate. That would be something, wouldn't it be? That ain't gonna happen though, right? It's just not gonna happen. Oh, we got it with the Great Ball. Let's go. All that for nothing. Alright. Cool. Nice. What the heck? Dude, I don't need you. You ain't cool like that. Oh my god, these fish are everywhere. Okay, there was one over here that I think I might not have already. Oh my god, these guys always go right at you. You lose your train of thought. God, just go away. Go away, no one cares. Alright, I think... Oh my god! Stop! Like, is that necessary? It's not necessary to be like that. They keep doing it. Why? Please go away. I don't need you. I hate them. I need a Dynamo. Alright, I need Dynamo. Yes, I need a Dynamo. Hi, Pikachu. I'm just struggling out here. You know, trying to finish the Pokedex and all. It's tough out here. You gotta have a lot of rigor to keep going and a lot of determination. Alright, we finally got a Dynamo. Okay, now we're finding the... Oh my god! If one more of those charges at me, I swear to god. I've gotten hit like 5 times. Like, just please, give it up. Hand out... hard out here on the streets. I know, right? Literally, it's tough out here on the streets. A Pelipper! I need one. Not one of these. I think I have this already. Yeah. I need the freaking Pelican. Pelipper. Bro, that's the 5th time. Get off my butt. God dang. Go away. How was your day? My day was pretty good. I got a lot done. I streamed this morning, obviously. And then I got up and got a lot of stuff done. So yeah, that was that. I'm safe up here, right? I'm safe. No one can get me. Where did that Pelipper go? Where did he go? I swear I just saw one. Am I stupid? I think I'm stupid. Must be stupid. I got an order if you went live this morning, but I was at work. Oh. Work. That sounds intriguing. How was work? How was work? Was it fun? I just honestly was getting stuff done today. I played, oh my god! Ah! Come on! Bro, it's not that hard to aim. Just aim at it. Oh, thank God. It was steady, slow. Oh, I don't remember if you ever told me what your job is. Do you, like, work in retail or something? Retail, the car business, McDonald's, Target, Starbucks. I did? What do you do? I have a bad memory. Hi, unknown visitor 86. Kind of ominous of you to be an unknown visitor. I'm a little worried. Pikachu. I'm sorry. There's so many people to remember. I honestly don't remember what my job is most days. Some days I forget what I'm doing. Honestly, if you told me, I will probably remember. I have really bad ADHD, so if I just don't remember things very well. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. I lose my train of thought very consistently. Bro, this freaking pelican is so annoying. Like, him and his big beak, no one cares. No one cares. You look like that freaking bird from Finding Nemo. Oh, I think I remember you telling me that. See, you have to remind me of things. My brother was a butcher. To be fair, I probably told you 2 years ago. No, I actually remember you maybe telling me. That sounds like super familiar. Like, I think it might have been more recent than you think. But, no, I do remember you telling me at one point or another. What is your favorite meat to cut? I don't know anything about butchering. My brother did butcher for a while. He doesn't anymore. He's actually a police officer now, but he butchered when he was in college. But now he's a police officer, and now he works in the county that I live in, so sometimes, you know, he could possibly pull me over if I'm driving like I'm a crazy lady, which is most of the time. Bone-in ribs, pork steaks, and smoked chops. Is it like... I don't know. That just strikes me as so satisfying. Like, just to, like, cut the meat... Do you cut cheeses too? No, that's a deli. That's a deli. But what does it mean, a custom butchering shop? What does that mean? Like custom cuts? Like you customize your meats? Can you get seasonings on them? Seasonings. I have an order for 500 plus pork chops in the morning. Jesus! Jeez Louise! Alright, you. I already have one. I already got one. Alright, well, our little gandering has got us to 277. Yay! That's awesome. I do feel there was a couple more that I saw that we didn't have. I already have that guy. I need his evolution. I don't know where to find it. Whee! Alright. My egg's hatching! My egg! My egg! It's hatching! It's happening! A baby! Aw, that's cute. Aw, Happiny. Happanini. Aw, cute. That's adorable. How freaking cute. That's freaking cute. Come on, Wug Trio, come out. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of this shit. It's always so annoying to catch these frickin' things. A sand castle? Jeez Louise, that's kind of cool. Polisand. This is such a weird Pokemon. I can't even look at this thing without feeling weird. But customer can come and say specifically how they want it versus walking into Walmart or other grocery stores and have them pre-cut for you. That is really nice. And I'm sure it tastes better. Individuals can also slaughter their hogs at home and bring their meat to us to smoke them. Oh, cool. We also take in venison from hunters. Oh, that makes sense. So it's literally you work at a butcher shop. My brother did, he was a butcher, but for a local grocery store. So he worked in a grocery store and he did the, like, meat cutting, basically. The Polisand. Cool. Oh my god! These sandy things are chasing me, bro. Okay. Come on! Oh, we're going in. We're going in. The Wug Trio. These annoying things that never let me catch them. We have like 30 kinds of cheese, but that'll be in the retail deli department of our shop. Oh, so you have special people for that? That's fascinating. I love the world of butcherhood. I do wholesale orders and custom cured meats. Oh my gosh. See, that's my thing, is I love meat so much. I could never be vegetarian or vegan. I just don't know how they do it, man. I could not. I love a good steak. Oh my god. I love a good steak. Ah! It's not in sight. Where did it go? That's a little rude. Where is it? Huh? Homie, where are you at? Explains the 500 chops I have for me in the morning as soon as I walk in. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's... that 500. What is it for? Like a wedding? Is that's just for one person? Or, oh wait, that maybe you said wholesale. It's for wholesale. Jesus. Yeah, that's wholesale for sure. If I ever did hear wholesale. 500. That'll take me 40 minutes to cut. Yeah, that makes sense. My stream's gonna die. No. Oh, it's not dying. It is dying. Not again. I hate my life. I'm saving my game. Bro, why does it have these patches lately? I don't understand. It actually makes me pissed. It actually is so annoying to me. I think it's an internet thing lately. I think our internet company's having issues. But still, it's super annoying. I hate it. I think it's really unfortunate. I need Petalil. It's kind of crazy how many freaking Pokemon I don't have. Like, I'm looking at some of them and I'm like, yo, I don't have that one yet. I pass by it all the time. And here I am thinking I have it because I pass by it all the time, but I actually don't have it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just taking a quick inventory of who I have and who I don't. So I don't pass by anybody. Alright. You're still alive. Okay. I had a big hiccup. I saw it happen. I saw it on the screen. It's so annoying to me because, you know. Is this one this one's Sliggoo, right? This one's not Goodra. I'm missing Goodra. They look so much alike to me. I can never tell them apart. I am missing this one. I'm pretty sure. I think I'm missing this one. Yeah, I'm missing this one. Yeah, I don't really know what's wrong with my stream lately. Like, it's not a PC issue. It's not a Twitch issue. I don't think it's an OBS issue. I do think it might be an internet company issue. It seems like the company's been having issues lately. I'm starting to forget all my Pokemon knowledge. That's okay. There's so many Pokemon. It's impossible to have everything memorized. Bro, I'm so bad with the names. Oh my god, we're evolving. It's happening, everybody. Brace. Oh. We're not evolving. I repeat, not evolving. I mean, I already have Blissey, so. Yeah, I already have Blissey. I don't even need it. Alright, we gotta keep finding Pokemon we don't have. We have all of these ones, I'm pretty sure. La 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 la. Internet probably, that's what I think it is. I mean, my internet's always been bad. I have the best possible internet I could have in this area. I pay extra to have the best possible internet. Okay, I have fiber internet. It's supposed to be good. But I also live in freaking Minnesota, and your internet here is just not that great, especially in the winter when it's freaking cold, everything's frozen. So it's just kind of part of living here, you know? Kind of sucks. I'm caught up to Kalos. After that region, it's all a blur for me. No, honestly, I don't blame you. There's a lot to remember in Pokemon. It's just, I'm never gonna remember it all either. Bro, what you... No! I hate you! I need that Pokemon. I need Cloysters. Get the frick away from me, you frickin' annoying thing. It runs into you every time. You just so look at it and it's like, Wah! Come on, Cloyster. Yes. Yes! My time to shine. Hi, Ian. What's up? What's up? Oh my god. That was close. So, they have been emailing us, my work, that we might have to close school Wednesday and or Thursday. Wednesday is supposed to be really bad, like 45-mile-per-hour winds and snowing. So that's like a blizzard. Legend, what the frick is that emo? That thing's creepy. So I might have to teach from home a day or two this week. Wednesday is supposed to be like my observation where my principals come into my classroom and watch. If it's a distance learning day because of the weather, I have to do a Zoom observation. So my obviously like will be on Zoom and I still have to do my observation and have them in the Zoom call. And it's like that's the first Zoom we're going to have all school year and that's going to be my freaking observation. Probably my kids forgetting where the mute button is and they're going to be screaming and have their toys, like stuff that's out of my control. I'm like, bro, it's working Among Us. Oh god. Oh lord. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. I do love Among Us. Guys, we have to do an Among Us day. We should do that soon. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do an Among Us lobby day. I think that would be peak content. Dude, this frickin' oh my god, he took out my Annihilate. Dude, this thing. I can't even believe what I'm seeing. Among Us. Yeah, you know, the Among Us stage might come back. Maybe. They have Among Us VR now, and, you know, I actually don't know how I quite feel about that. Come on, please. What is the saying? The world is your oyster? Like, bro. Come on, Cloister. I cannot anymore. My patience is thinning. I'm gonna give him the luxury ball. You can't resist a good old luxury ball, right? Like, nothing's roomier than a luxury ball. Okay, well that's great. That was a waste. I hate this. I could weaken him, but I'll probably end up killing him, so I don't really want to do that. That's not really something I wanted to do. Okay. Ow. Use the Master Ball? No! We're not using the Master Ball. We'll use the Net Ball. I do need to go buy more Pokeballs. I'm all out of Ultra Balls. I'm out of all the goods. I got it with the Net Ball. Bring him to his knees. Oh my god. Oh, we're lagging again. Let me know if it gets really bad. I can see it on my screen. I hate this. My stupid internet provider. And honestly, I'm telling you, like, the winds are heavy. Like, it's supposed to get up to 45 miles per hour, so that probably has something to do with the internet. It is what it is. It kind of sucks. These freaking things are annoying me so much. I cannot. Oh my god, my Pikachu's out here. My Pikachu. Netball is good for catching water and bug type. Yeah, I know. Oh my god! How could he do that to Pika Pika? That is just rude. I didn't even want to fight this battle. I hate those freaking fish. They're the absolute worst. I hate them. Golly. 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 Alright, I got my Cloister. I have to dodge all these frickin' fish. I got Buzel. I think I have Floatzel already. I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't. It's not like they're hard to find. Should we make sure we have a Floatzel? Kill him? Oh my god. I like your thought process. Revenge. No, seriously, those fish be so annoying. Like, I could kill it in one shot. I don't know why they're trying to pick a fight with me. $282. That's good news. 282. I already have one of those. Can't see very well underwater. Water, water, water. How far out can I go? I think it'll stop you. I've been staring at the edge of the water as long as I can remember. They're trying to bite more they can chomp on. I know, I don't understand. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I also really just don't care about pleasing anybody. Gosh, I need to watch Moana. I love Moana. I do. I haven't watched Moana in a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. Bro, I'm out in the depths out here. Am I ever gonna find anything? Oh, yes. Yes. I need. When are we getting a sub button? I want some cool emotes. I do have some emotes already made. I'm just waiting. I need to get my affiliate. I'm not quite there yet because I'm so inconsistent. I'm trying to be more consistent so I can get there, you know. That's why I made a schedule this week. I'm trying to be productive. I'm pretty close though. I have all the requirements except for the average viewers because I'm pretty inconsistent. So, I'm just waiting on that. The more I stream, the more it goes up, so I'm getting close. It'll be soon. I like the little chicken in Moana. Hey, hey! Oh my god, I love Hey, hey! Hey, hey is our jam. I already have... No, I need the electricity. I need electric. This guy. I need him. I have a couple emotes that I had made already. I had an artist friend make me a couple, so they're ready to go. I'm not telling you what they are. It'll be a surprise. What kind of emotes should I have made? I have a couple already, but I'm not telling you what they are. I'm also still gonna have my artist friend also do the sub badges. I just don't know what I want them to be yet, you know? I don't know what identifies me, you know? I don't know. I like the color purple and pink. That's what I told her. Da, 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 da. You didn't care about subs and stuff? I don't. I do this as a hobby. And I do this so I can look back on my gameplay because it's fun to go back and be like, yo, I remember the time I played Little Nightmares 2. Let's go watch it because I was so annoying when I played that game and I died all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have my daily job of teaching the youth of America, so like this is more of my hobby. This is my hobby. So I don't really care. I already have a salary that pays my bills, you know. So this is mostly a hobby because it's nice to have a hobby outside of teaching. A crying and an angry, that's already on the list. I think I rage a lot and I get really angry, so that will be one. A crying one? I'm not much of a crier, am I? I make crying faces, but have I ever cried on stream? I don't remember. I think there was a couple times. What game were we playing? Did I ever cry on stream? That's what I thought. This is my hobby, man. I feel like, the minute you start thinking of it as a job is the minute, like, you're gonna be burnt out. It's like, when you just begin streaming, like, it needs to be a hobby, I feel like, you know? Not gonna be putting your... Like, I don't put my whole heart and soul into streaming because I already have my day-to-day job. This is my hobby. And I think I like streaming because I treat it as a hobby, and it's fun when you treat it that way. Like, I enjoy it because it's fun. I don't, you know, it's just my hobby. So I don't care about that kind of stuff, you know. I more so, will do, like, the emotes and badges and stuff because I think it's fun. And, you know, if anybody wants them, I don't really care if people want it or not. If you don't want it, don't pay for it. I myself, like, personally, like, a couple people I sub to are because I like having their stuff. You make cry faces. I do. I do make cry faces a lot. Like, this is the one. I don't know. I think I did cry a couple times. I just don't remember what games it was. I know we played a couple sad games. I'd have to look through my list of games that I've played on stream. Can we have a Pika emote? You guys want a Pikachu? Maybe it could be me with Pikachu ears. I could have a emote of me with Pikachu ears. Da-da-da. I had thought about my sub badges being Pokeballs. It's just, it comes down to it also, like, you don't want to, like, copy another brand, if that makes sense, without, like, permission. Like, sometimes you can get in trouble for that. So, yeah. I hate these things. I need to get out of the water. That would be lit. Okay, I'll put that on the list. I already have a couple, like, more basic ones made. And when you first start out as an affiliate, like, you don't have all of your slots open yet. You, like, as your channel grows and stuff, then you'll get more emote slots or whatever. So, it's not like I'll have a ton to start with, but I am really close. I need to be more consistent. I feel like I would have hit it a long time ago. There was a point where I was, like, literally one stream away, and then I got super depressed and I didn't stream for a while. So, you know, it is what it is. The thing about streaming is you gotta be consistent, and you have to stream. Like, when you take a long time off, like I did a couple times, like in September I took like a whole month off. Like, that doesn't help, you know. It's not like, and that's just the thing, like, this is my hobby, so I did take a month off because, you know, it's my hobby and I needed to, you know. It's my hobby. Bob the Builder, Paw Patrol, you mentioned them a lot and reference them often. Hey! That's just how I am, a Sawzabuck. You know, honestly, I do always say somebody call Paw Patrol. I do say that a lot. Oh, there's Among Us. I do say that all the time. Do I have a Sudowoodo? You were MIA for a bit. I was. I hated my life for about a month, and then I was fine, and then I hated my life a little bit more. Like, whenever I'm not streaming, just assume I'm going through a period of hating my life. If you don't see me, I'm probably in my bed crying, hating my life. It's not that I don't want to stream. It's just more so I need, like, time to get myself back on track. Because I am someone that shuts down very easily. I do. I have temper tantrums. I shut down. It has to do with just my mental makeup. I've gone through a lot of, like, childhood trauma. So I have really bad coping skills. It's something that I've always been working on, you know. As an adult, it's not as easy to mold your brain. The best time when a person's brain is moldable is as a child, and I was not taught those skills as a child, so it's hard to learn as an adult. If that makes sense. I need to catch one of these. Bro, I'm so bad at this. I'm glad you're back. Thank you. No, I love, obviously, like, for me, I just have always loved video games. Like, growing up, that's what I did. I played video games all the time. I've played so many games in my life. So I wanted to start documenting that. Because I love, like, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, I hate watching myself. I like going back and being like, oh my god, I remember when I played this game. And I know, like, some of my family and friends, like seeing my TikTok videos and stuff like that. They think it's funny. So it's fun. It's a fun hobby to get into for sure. You just don't want to treat it like a job. Like when I am having moments of like depression or like really bad anxiety or whatever it is, I just don't stream, you know? You take care of yourself first. The last thing you want to do is treat streaming like a chore. I feel like if you treat it like a chore, you probably shouldn't do it. You should do it because it's fun. Hi, Adasic. Adasic, we're brainstorming emote ideas. I'm gonna do me with Pikachu ears. An angry, you guys wanted angry and crying. Oh god. I don't cry a lot. I definitely get angry. You know how many times I'm screaming at this freaking monitor? This monitor's probably got trauma from me. Da 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 da. Wee! Bro, where's some Pokemons I don't have? What are we at? Adasic, the egg hatch. You missed it. Hapanini was hatched. 285. That's fantastic. I want to get to 400 today. It's happening. I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh, that's where that is. One of the chains broke. Good God, heavens to Murgatroyd. Somebody call Paw Patrol. Paninis. I love that emote. That's cute. What is that from? Paninis. Oh, Steffo. You're a lot of fun to hang out with and watch. You yell at your monitor. Thank you. Sometimes I worry and I catch myself when I'm yelling because I think people might think I'm actually crazy, but I'm happy to hear that, like, you guys don't mind when I'm in fits of rage. Oh my god! I'm glad you guys don't mind. Because sometimes in my head I'm like, oh my god, I'm probably scaring these poor people. Oh, I have one! What the hell? I've never seen this thing in my life. I've never seen that in my life. No, it's been really fun to get to know some people too, from my perspective. I think that's one of the fun parts about streaming. You meet like-minded individuals, you know? And you meet people with the same video game interests as you. Bro, look at this thing. We have suddenly peaked. We have hit the pinnacle of our Pokemon career. We've hit the peak. Whee! Okay, I need to find more Pokemon. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to seeing the number go up in our Pokedex. It's really satisfying. Bro, what is this? Heavens to Murgatroyd. I've learned to cope. You've learned to cope? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm always terrified when I'm here. No! Oh god. Oh no. I'm causing trauma. No, seriously, if I'm ever scaring you, please let me know. I will stop. I just... That's funny. I'm always terrified when I'm here. BRB going to the store. Okay. Have a nice time at the store. Oh no. I guess we need a scared emote. No, no, you guys aren't scared of me, are you? I promise, I'm really nice. Well, okay, I have a lot of anger issues IRL. It's from childhood trauma, but I try to be nice. I usually catch myself when I'm being a bitch. I do. I catch myself. I went through a lot of like it's gotten a lot better. I'm not like I used to be when I was a kid, that's for sure. Like I don't like to talk about this kind of stuff because it makes me feel guilty, but I was not very nice, like, to my family. And it's because I had this like trauma bond with them, I guess. Like with my parents. It's like a trauma bond. So there was a couple times like, I don't know if I want to say this. There was a couple times where I went at my mom and attacked her. My mom's not perfect, okay? But I probably should not have done that. I would lash out at my siblings a lot. They were not the nicest to me either, but my family life wasn't always the best. So, if you're ever scared of me, let me know. But I've worked so hard on my anger. It's gotten so much better. I get angry sometimes still, but I think the best thing I could have done is go into working with children, because I feel very at peace working with kids. Like I have a lot of patience for kids because I know what they're going through, you know. I have a lot of patience for children. I need to get some other Pokemon. Full cage fighter. The times that I have, like, tried to hurt others when I was younger, I haven't done this in many years, guys. I'm talking, like, my childhood years, like 10 years old, 11 years old. This has been long past. I don't hurt people. What was I gonna say? It usually, there was a reason behind it. I wasn't like a child. Like, some kids do just attack people. Like, I've worked with kids like that. That wasn't me. I wasn't just a kid that was out of control. There was usually a motive behind it and a reason and I probably felt unsafe. And there was a couple times where, like, even my parents made me feel unsafe, you know? So, yeah. Gonna go grab one of those good human strawberry shortcake ice cream things. Ooh, that sounds good. No, I haven't attacked anybody in years. It's been years. And when I say attack, I wasn't like actually attacking, but there was like a couple times I was like, went up to my mom and started scratching her and trying to bite her. I did get therapy for it and I'm okay. Yeah, I'm fine. My siblings are fine. They went through their own therapy. We all had our own separate issues. Mine was anger and resentment towards people that had pretty much abused me, I guess. Well, not I guess. I always say that. I need to call it like it is, you know? You don't make excuses for people like that, you know? Yo! These used to be one of my favorite from ice cream trucks, and then I found out they sell them in regular stores. What? I do want to pull out the steak. Hold on, I'll look at a sec. I'm pulling it out. I'm pulling it up. Ooh, oh yeah. Those ones are really good. I do like those. I do like them. Those are tasty. Ooh, now we're in a weird icy bit. Oh my god! I have a hard time remembering which Pokemon we have, so I'm gonna just run into them, make sure we don't have them. Okay, we got it. I think we have all of that. We have all of that. We have all of that. All of that. Okay. I got him. I got him. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Got him. Yep. Got him. I'm going to the tippity top of the hill. Maybe not. Maybe we're not going to the tippity top. Bro, I'm just sliding. Step on the gas. Bro, this thing is hard to climb. That's probably one of my biggest pet peeves about this game is it's so hard to climb. It's so picky. I think the biggest thing I don't know why I'm talking about this. I think the biggest thing I struggle with now are still my words. Sometimes I can say really mean things to and I only do it to my family, by the way. Because there's still resentment there. I'm not just out mean to people. I'm really nice to people. But it's mostly my family. I still will choose unkind words and say mean things. Usually there's a motive though. I don't just do it for no reason. I'm better than that. Just saying mean stuff for no reason. But say mean things to me. No! Not saying mean things. What the frick? What? Excuse me? Who am I fighting? Oh, he's in the wall. Why are you in the wall like that? Bro, I saw this cave. I'm like, yo, there's gonna be some rare Pokemons in here. Nope. Nothing rare in here. But there's a skunk in the wall. I'm gonna keep climbing the hill. I have these ones. I have them. I want to get to the top of this hill to be satisfied. God dang, it's so hard to climb in this game. Oh my god, that took a century. Ah! No! No, I wanted to get to the top! Oh well, I'm going down. That was stupid. I'm angry! No, I'm kidding, I'm not angry. I'm better than that. There are very few things that set me off these days. Actually make me angry. Raging in video games is not actually, me being angry. It's me being, upset and annoyed, but I'm not really angry. Trust me, you'll know when I'm angry. I am so annoyed that I fell off that frickin' hill. You know how long it took me to get up there? A century. I have this one. Alright, do we start looking at the list of Pokemon? Do we start instead of roaming around? Honestly, roaming around this time has gotten me pretty far. Now, I don't remember if I have a Vaporeon. I think I do. Okay. I'm missing Jolteon. I'm missing Sylveon. I think, right? I think those are the two we're missing. Jolteon and Sylveon. I think. Wow, how beautiful is this world that we live in. The world of Pokemon. When I said I was grabbing an ice cream, I lied. I grabbed two. Oh! Adisic, how could you lie? I'm so angry at you. No, I'm kidding. Please, I'm sorry. See, I feel guilt now when I get angry. Well, I've always felt guilt, even as a kid. Trust me, the times I got really mad at people, I felt guilty. I wasn't just, heartless. I don't remember if I... No, I don't have this one. Okay, that's what I thought. My stream is lagging right now, according to OBS. I don't know what's wrong with it, guys. My sister's not even home watching her Netflix and FaceTiming and playing video games. She is at work right now. Oh, ice cream sounds good. I think I might have ice cream sandwiches. That does sound kind of good. Boom. This one's called Ralts, right? Ralts? Ralts? I need one. Your sis games too, yes. My brother, sister, and I gamed a lot. Growing up, we played everything. We had lots of video game consoles. We played everything. My sister now, she doesn't have a PC yet. I'm gonna help her build one this next year. She has a Nintendo Switch and a PlayStation. So she's still a console player. Nothing wrong with that. She's not, like, as into gaming as me and my brother. My brother has, like, a freaking $8,000 PC. Like, it's crazy. My sister has a Switch. She loves Pokemon. She collects Pokemon cards. She's a Poke kid, okay? That's who she is. She loves Pokemon. What else does she play? Minecraft. We grew up playing FPS games, Call of Duty, Halo, stuff like that. My sister likes Skyrim a lot. She loved playing that growing up. All of us played The Sims growing up. We played so much Sims. Oh my god. So much Sims. The Sims was my first video game I ever played. The Sims 1. My first video game. And then my second video game was The Gauntlet on the GameCube. I love that game. I need to buy that game. Well, I actually might have it. I can't remember. I haven't played my GameCube in so long. No wonder you had the bad taste to play Fortnite. I played a lot of FPS games growing up. My brother played some, like, online competitive Call of Duty growing up. My brother's really good at games. I don't know why he doesn't stream. Like, he plays Valorant, and he's, like, freaking Ascendant Immortal. Like, he should be playing on stream. Like, obviously, Ascendants and Immortals, there's a lot of people that are Ascendant and Immortal that, you know, don't stream as well, but I think he should play. He should stream. I mean, he should stream. He's good at games. Gauntlet? You played the Gauntlet! I love Gauntlet! That's what was one of my favorites. Whenever I had to, you know, go see my dad, at least the Gauntlet was there. Oh my god. We would lock ourselves in the room when my dad was in his fits of rage and we'd play the Gauntlet. Now, talking about anger, my dad has a lot of anger. Why does this Psyduck look like Homer Simpson? He looks like Homer Simpson. I don't know why. 8,000? I'm talking like his whole setup. Yeah. He has a fancy setup, guys. Like... And he doesn't stream. He doesn't stream. And he's a police officer. So he could, you know, be streaming in his uniform. That'd be sick. I'm terrible at games. No, you're not. Don't say that about yourself. Manny. And honestly, if you are terrible at games, I'm terrible at games, okay? As long as you're having a good rip-roaring time, who cares, you know? Who cares? As long as it's a good old time. Like, oh, I should have elaborated. His like PC setup is probably like 8 to 10 grand. Like the whole setup, like monitors, microphone, all of that crap. His PC is insane. He built it himself, and his fiance has a PC that she built. They should both stream. She plays Overwatch. She's insane. She should be streaming, but they don't. They should stream. Why not? You know, it would be a fun hobby for them. Even my sister, like, once she builds her PC, like, sometime this year, she should stream because she's funny as hell. My sister's so funny. My sister shares 1,500 alone. She has a 6 setup. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's like my brother. Like, he buys the top-notch everything. If it's not the top-notch, he won't buy it. And then there's me. I like a good bargain. I am upgrading my PC finally, though. I just have such a hard time pulling the trigger because, you know, my PC still works. But I keep telling myself if I upgrade my PC, then this current PC can be like in my kitchen and I can use it for guests and I can use it for cooking streams. So I keep telling myself, like, you're not wasting your old PC. And I mean, I could sell it. But I just have a hard time when something still works, I don't replace it until it completely dies. But I need to remember, like, I need to upgrade. You know? Sometimes you gotta upgrade. So, yeah. Cooking streams. I do plan on doing a cooking stream over spring break. I have spring break in 3 weeks. It'll be the middle of March. I will do at least one cooking stream during spring break because I will actually have time to set it all up. I picked a... What was your pick in the gauntlet? I was a yellow jester. Oh, I don't remember. See, I'm a visual person. I'd have to look at them to remember. I'd have to see it. I can't see it in my head. Like, I have a hard time picturing things in my head. I need to visually see it in front of me. I don't remember. I do remember that that was one of my favorite games, though. My stream! My stream! My stream? Hello? Mother Teresa? Hello? Hello? Bueller? 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 Are we here? Bueller? What was your... Oh, I already read that. Oh, God. My brain. A cave. Do we dare go into the depths? I think we do. You bitch. My stream's dying. No, my stream. I'm dying. I'm gonna pause. Are we still here, guys? I see that my stream's still going. It's just really laggy. I'm gonna give it a second. It tanked for a minute. Oh God, it's working now. Part of me wants to move more towards the city area so I can have better internet. Even, you know, I mean, Minnesota, you're not going to have outstanding internet anywhere, but if you at least live towards Minneapolis, it'll be better. So maybe I need to move. I am moving. I haven't picked a location yet, by the way. Where am I? There's this weird little area. I'm going in. You're live. Okay. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Jalinda. Jalinda Phillips. What's up? I'm good. How are you? My stream's a little shitty, but I'm doing good. Move to Illinois? You want me to be in freaking Chicago teaching them kids there? I don't know if I would fit in, to be honest. It would be really hard to teach somewhere like that. Honestly, like, some other states don't pay very well either for teachers. Where did it go? There was just a Pokemon there. What the heck? I've never been in this cave before. I've never, ever. I've never been down here. I don't think. I don't recognize this area. I have a fear of, like, moving somewhere without at least one person I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep telling myself I'm gonna move down south, but I would need to move with somebody. I'd be too scared to go by myself. You'd fit in my area. I'm not in Chicago per se. Oh, okay. When I think of Illinois, I'm one of those dumb people that thinks, oh, that's Chicago. I mean, Illinois is a whole ass state. It's a whole ass state. Country folks. Oh. You're a country folk. That's, I mean, honestly, if you're from Minnesota, you can assume we're all country folks. That's just kind of how it is here. I grew up country-ish. Ah! Alrighty. I don't have this one. I don't know why. I need more Pokeballs. And now I'm relaxing on your stream. Nice. Gotta love a good artiste. I myself am, I'm not a very good artist. I try. I'm a first grade teacher, so the best I can do is like little cutesy drawings. That's about it. Yes. Okay. My Pokedex is doing great. Okay, I'm gonna go buy some Pokeballs, and then I'm gonna go into more of these caves. Because it seems like there's some cool stuff in these. I don't have this one. I don't have it. I need to go try to find it. I don't think I have that one. Okay. I need to buy some Pokeballs. I'd like to buy. I did say you were raised in a redneck family. Yeah. I was raised in a very... Oh, I hate to say it. A very conservative, redneck, close-minded family. That hated people that were different from them. Like, honestly, my family is that way. It sucks, but it's true. And then there's me. I'm opposite of that. I'm the disappointment, you know? Which, honestly, I don't really care. Whatever. I have a few, like, siblings that are conservative, so you can tell, like... They're the family favorites, you know? It's kind of dumb, but it's true. It is true. Nice shirt you have. Thank you. It's from a concert I went to. I love collecting concert tees. I mean, not a bad thing to be a disappointment. Honestly, being the disappointment isn't bad because then people just leave you alone. They just leave me alone. I would, honestly, I wouldn't say I'm the disappointment. I don't know. Whatever. I don't really care. As long as you're proud of yourself, that's all that matters. Honestly and truly. We love you, Audie. Thank you. I'm not the disappointment in this chat room. So you like anime stuff? You know, I'm still like dabbling. I'm not like super anime. I'm not super into anime, but I know of a lot of it because I work with kids. And I actually work with a lot of Asian kids, so they're all very into it. So, I know a lot about it because of the kids I work with, actually. A lot of my first graders are very into anime, and I hear about it all the time. But I'm not, like, the biggest into anime like myself. I'm still learning about it. Mostly because my kids are really into it. Have I watched some animes? Yes. Ah! I have. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest anime fan ever. Because I haven't seen all of them. Not as much as some people. I am not a My Hero Academia nerd. Leave me alone. I am not. Okay, maybe a little, but not a lot. We'll just leave it at that. At a sick. She's a weeb. Leave me alone. I'm not a weeb. I'm a freaking... I don't know. Maybe I am. I don't know. Leave me alone. Y'all are... Now, okay, now you're gonna see my angry side. I didn't want it to come out like this, but the minute you call me a weeb, it's gonna come out. I'm gonna say some things that I'm gonna regret. Oh no. I told y'all I get angry. I never thought we would find one. A Luciaro. It's him in the flesh. Oh my god. It's him. Lucario. Laciario. It's him. Oh, I have to weaken him. Hit him with the hurricane. Steph Curry announces retirement. Are you lying to me? No way. He did not. Did he really? Adasic, I'm gonna literally be so angry. Did he really? Super Saiyan. Oh god. He's a Super Saiyan Lucario. I want to ask a question if you allow. Go ahead. I'm open to questions around here. You guys don't want to ever see Super Saiyan Audrey. You really don't. You don't want to see it. You never want to see that. You know I'm never serious and you always fall for things. I totally didn't check my phone and go onto Twitter and check the news. I totally didn't. I did not. I didn't fall for it. What are you talking about, falling for it? I was about to go throw my Steph Curry jersey in the trash can. That man better not retire anytime soon. He's still got it. Who would retire when they're at their peak? You retire when you're at your low. Yes! Alright, coming into this cave was the best decision we've made all day. I hear jingling and jangling. Do you guys hear that? La 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 la. Alright. These caves are kind of interesting. Oh my god, of course. The man's had ankle issues since his first year. He ain't lasting forever. I never said he would last forever. Like, that's fine and dandy, but... It's fine and dandy, but... I want him to play for a little bit longer. I want him to play long enough so I can see him in person. I have yet to see him play in person. I was gonna try to go to a Golden State game, but it's fallen on days that I literally could not have made it happen. Like, Golden State coming to Minnesota. And I don't have time to be going to San Francisco, that's for sure. Like, during basketball season. So, it just sucks. I want him to play another season. I will for sure make it happen next season. I want to see him play in person, because I've been a fan since the start of his career. So, you know, it would be great to see him play in person someday. Who? Ow! Who is Steph Curry? Pikachu! Pikachu is a NBA player for the Golden State Warriors. His dad, Wardell Curry, played for... Did he play for the Hornets? I don't remember. I don't remember who he played for. He played for Charlotte. Charlotte. Did he? Now I'm throwing a blank where his dad played. And Steph Curry has a brother in the league. Who does he play for now? I feel like he got traded. Why don't you add any customized badges to your channel? Any specific reason? Because I'm not an affiliate yet, so I'm not ready to add custom things yet. That will be something I'm working on soon. Once I hit affiliate, but I have not yet, so I don't have anything customized yet. And this is just, we just talked about this earlier actually. This is kind of my hobby, so like I'm not like super like crazy about how my channel looks yet. It's kind of just my side hobby. I'm a first grade teacher, so like I'm pretty busy all the time. So, yeah, that's that. Did he play for the Tree Hill Ravens? Oh my god, I need to rewatch that show. Oh, I love One Tree Hill. Oh my god. Such a good show. So good. That show literally, like, anything traumatic you could ever imagining happening to your life happened in each season finale. Each season finale had the most traumatic things. Like, they hit everything. Yep. They got everything in that show. It is jam-packed. Stalkers, school shootings, what else? Like, there was so much traumatic things that happened. Alright, I got you. Okay. I do have a friend that's an artist, and also I do have a few other people that I saved their, what do you call it? Their profiles? What's the word? I don't know. I'm stupid. A few people sent me their work. What's the show called? One Tree Hill. Have you ever watched it, Pikachu? Because if not, you need to. It's on Hulu, right? Oh, it's so good. That show is so nostalgic. I need to watch it just to feel something. I don't feel things most these days. I need to feel something. If you need to feel something, guys, turn on an episode of that show. You'll feel something, alright? Freaking Nathan Scott. He's so hot. Oh my god. I was never much of a freaking... Well, yeah, I was more of a Nathan kind of girl. He was kind of the bad boy, but then he turned good, and then he became a dad, and it was super cute. I almost bought it a couple weeks ago because it was like $30 full series on Voodoo. Really? I think it's on autobiography. No, that's not the word. Your artist portfolio. Oh my god, I'm so smart. I came up with a word. Can you believe it? Portfolio. I saved a few portfolios. When the time comes when I hit affiliate, I will be reaching out to some people. So if you want to send me your portfolio, I will definitely look at it. Hammer Chick. I think I have this one. I almost bought it a couple weeks ago because it was... Oh, I already read that. ADHD much? Dude, I can't focus. I don't know if I need to go, like, on medication again. I'm trying not to be on medications. But, you know, sometimes there's no shame in medications, right? You know your community. I know what you mean. branding is an important aspect for sure. It's just something that I haven't really done yet because I haven't really I'm not an affiliate yet, so this is just really a hobby for me, so I'm not like super into branding yet. It's not like anything that bothers me, but it is something I will definitely take advantage of later on. Ah! Pikachu and Adasic recognize me. That's all that matters. They don't need me to do branding, right? You guys know me. I'm sending you some previous work from the portfolio. Sounds good. If you can Twitter DM it to me. That's where I have a bunch of people saved. Paul Johansson was telling a story once about how he was just like out and some woman started beating him with her purse and was screaming, "I don't what you've been doing to them boys? What the hell?" No way. Did that really happen? That's kind of sad that people would really get that immersed in the show. Like, come on. Hello? That's so creepy. What the hell? I just do artwork for living. Oh, for your living. Cool. No, there's so many talented artists, and I'm happy to definitely look at your work for sure. I love looking at people's work. And then it helps me get like ideas too. 290. 290 guys. I do use Instagram. This is my Instagram. I mean, okay, definition of use. I go on Instagram like twice a year, but I do have one, if that's what you're asking. I do have one. I'm the least active on Instagram. I hate Instagram, but yes, I have one. I can draw a stick man. Let's go. Honestly, maybe down the road, some of my first ever like viewers, which would be like some of you guys, maybe I'll let you draw an emote, and I can't say no. Like whatever you draw has to be in one of the slots. I can't say no to your drawing. That'd be kind of a funny concept. So if you want to draw your stick man, this is your Insta, right? Yes. Yes. Thank you. I bought this chair. I didn't make it. I bought it. Props to the company. I'm gonna get a new chair eventually, guys. My dog moved. I didn't notice he moved. What time is it? 4:40. Alright, guys. I don't want to get off. I'm having too much fun. Alright, we're gonna stay on for a little bit longer. I don't care. Who cares if I have to work in the morning, right? Who cares about work? I don't. Okay. Well, I do. Alright. What Pokemon should we look for next? Let's see. I need to find that stupid spider. What is that thing called? Pokemon. It's like spin something. Spin. No free ad for chair. Oh, it's just a chair. It's a chair that I got for Christmas one year from my mom. Surskit. Where do we find this thing? Where do we find it? South Province Area 1, South Province Area 2, South Province Area 5, Terra Raid Battles. 1-star raids. Okay. I'm looking for it on the map. I don't get it. It's found in lakes and rivers. It secretes a thick, sweet-scented syrup from the tip of its head. It lives on a weed-choked ponds? Huh? What does that mean? How'd you get spin? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was spin sit, but I guess it's Surskit. What's its name? Surskit. I thought it was spin skit, but I guess it's not. You know, like spinning webs? It makes sense, right? How to get. How to get. I really need to find one. I think I've seen them. I haven't seen them before. That's a lie. Easiest place to get Surskit is in front of the school. There's like a down area that takes you to the water. In front of the school? Okay. I'm going in front of the school. In front of Uvla Academy. Right here. In front of the school, there's like a down area that takes you to the water. Huh? A down area that takes you to the water. I need to find one. I feel like it's not a hard Pokemon to find. It should be easy. Okay, I'm in front of the school, and you said there's a down area that takes you to the water. Like, you mean like in front of the school or in front down here? Wait, no, like at the very entrance when you ever first got there, like the original gate. Okay, that's down this way, right here. Down here. And then there's a down area to the water. Okay. An original gate. You guys, Manny's really constipated right now, by the way. He's been eating pumpkin to loosen his poop. He's not doing the best. Oh. I don't know why I inclined to share that with you. I just looked over at him. And I forgot to give you guys the latest Manny update. Well, there it is. He's constipated. And I'm trying to help him out. I don't know how to unconstipate him. I might have to take him to the vet. Okay, water. Right here, Edisic? This? This is the spot? Northeast of the gate. Yep, there. Okay. I'm coming in! They're in the water, right? Not around. They go in, right? Like, they in this water? Oh my god. It's right in front of our very eyes, folks. Everybody, we have found the spin skit, as they say. Ah, yes. This is our time. We're finishing this damn pokedex. We found it. Yay! Alright, we did it. We done did it. We found the spin skit. We found the spinny skit. Alright, nothing can stop us now. We're on a roll. We're on a roll. Like cinnamon rolls. We're like butter. We're on a roll. Ha ha ha. Have you guys ever heard that one? Alright, Wigglytuff is next. Number 61. Wow. Now I'm feeling delusional. Alright, Wigglytuff. She's both wiggly and tough. We can evolve with a moonstone. Is that easier, or is it easier just to go find one? Nope. You haven't heard that one before? So funny. I can feel the sarcasm leaking through the screen. It's leaking. The sarcasm. North Province Area 1. They're in mountains in North Province Area 1. Or we can evolve North Province Area 1. North Province. Area 1? North Province, Area 1? In the mountains. Guys, I am feeling a horror game soon. Ban Audrey, Area 2. Oh my god. That's a little mean. Hey, I'm your entertainer. I'll just shut off the stream. I'll go find Wigglytuff on my own. I'm your entertainer. I never thought of it that way. Am I entertaining? Do you guys think I'm entertaining, or do you think or do you just sit here laughing at how stupid I am? I've dropped a message on Insta. Check it out when you're free. Okay. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I love looking at portfolios. It'll help me decide, you know, what kind of art I'm looking for, and I'll definitely hit you up if I'm looking for artwork. I mean, if you shut off the stream, I'll just rate my own entertainment. What the heck? It says that she's in the mountaintops in this area. Or, like, mountainous area. I don't know what that means, but I want to try to find her. Him or her, I suppose. Hammer lady. Hammer time. For the laughs. Alright, I'm gonna climb this. No rush from my side. Whenever you need, just let me know. I'm here to help you. Thank you. It was nice to hear from you. Thanks for stopping by. Feel free to stick around. You don't have to. I know I'm annoying sometimes. Well, I say sometimes. I'm pretty annoying. I already am aware of this. I think I already have these guys, but maybe not. Nah, I do. I need Wigglytuff. I'm losing some patience. Like, not a lot. Just a little minuscule of patience. I'm kind of ready to just start evolving a bunch of Pokemon at some point here. But it says Wigglytuff is usually in these mountains. Like, in the mountain area. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe it didn't mean, like, literal mountain. I don't know. North Province, Area 1. Oh, we're not in North... Oh, we still are in Area 1. It used to be your favorite Pokemon? Really? What was your reasoning? Did you have a reason? See, my favorite Pokemon used to be Pikachu, but that was everyone's favorite at some point. Okay? Everyone had their Pikachu stage, right? We all did. We all used to be basic. I mean, honestly, I still love Pikachu a lot. Okay? I still love Pikachu, but Pikachu's probably not my favorite. I would say right now my favorite is Dragonite. I love Dragonite. It looked badass. It does give off badassery, for sure. It does. It does. But also this. What is this? What is this? Your movies? Are these your favorite movies, Adisic? I need a Wigglytuff and I'm impatient. I don't know if I want to roam the lands. I kind of want to just like have one, you know? I think I'm ready to just evolve a fucking, what's it called? Jiggly? No one can convince me otherwise. That's your favorite? Yeah. Pretty cool. Dragonite's you know, a little better, but we won't argue about it. We'll just leave it at that. I don't want any hurt feelings. My favorite Pokemon would have to be Pancham. Just the most recent ones. It adds more for the 774 count. Jeez. God, if I had to pick a favorite movie, I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know. Alright, I need a freaking Jiggly Wiggly. Where's Jiggly Wiggly? I know I have one somewhere. Aha. And we need the Moonstone. Can we just do it right here, right now? With the Moonstone? Where is it? Is this it? No. I thought I had a Moonstone. Am I looking in the wrong area? Oh, I am. Aha! Moonstone. Moonstone. It's happening! We're getting a Wigglytuff. It's a happening. Everybody brace yourselves. I know this is overly exciting, but you need to calm down. Everybody sit down. No need to get in a big frenzy about it. Yes! Everybody calm down. Stay calm. Alright. We're getting somewhere. Guys, I'm fully dedicated to this Pokedex until it's finished. We won't finish it today, but we will at some point. We will. Mark my words. Alright. Number 65, Gallade. Gallade, like lemonade. A. This one. I honestly feel like we've seen this one and we've lost our opportunity many times to catch it. We've seen this one so many times. A Dawnstone to evolve. Honestly, do we just keep evolving, or are we that lazy? Is this what it's coming down to? I think that's what it's coming down to. It's coming down to laziness, guys. Okay, Curlia. Curlia and a Dawnstone. That's what we need. Curlia. I have a level 11 Wigglytuff. I don't know, Adasic. I half the things I do, I don't know. If you're looking for an answer, this is not your place to find it. I don't remember. I feel like we had just caught the Curlia. Yeah. Oh, fuck. We need a Dawnstone. I think I probably have one. A Dawnstone. Because we're lazy. Oh, I don't have one. Do I not have a Dawnstone? What the frick? I thought I would have one. Sigh. It only works on a male? Oh my god. What the? Oh yeah, because Gallade's a male. Buy one? Can I buy them? I'm new to the world of evolving. But I need a male Curlia anyways, so... Just kind of frickin' sucks. Should we just go search for one then? Instead of evolving? I've seen them. I don't know why I haven't caught one. It's found in Alfornata Cavern. Dalzapa Passage, Glaciata Mountain, North Province Area 1, Alfornada Cavern. Where's Alfornada Cavern? Where's the Alfornada gym? I don't remember. Alfornada. That's down here, right? Down here this way. Yeah. The cavern. I don't know what that means, but we'll find it. Buy one, buy one, buy one. We'll buy one if we can't find one. I do need a male Curlia, though. According to Adasic. I trust Adasic. Where's the cavern? Yo, where's your caverns? What area is the cavern? Alfornada Cavern. Oh, it's that underground part. Okay. Okay. So it is... It's kind of this underground area, basically. There's an underground area. It's, yeah, this. It's where we came to get here, basically. If you guys remember that back in the day. Back in our early days of Pokemon Violet, we went in this cavern. We're too advanced for this now. This will be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, I do need one of these guys. I am missing one, I think. They're hard to catch, though. What should I have for dinner tonight? Ew, I don't like when they go underground. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't like it. Makes me uncomfy. Oh, please. What a show-off. What a show-off you are. Just get in the ball, please. I'm tired of trying to catch you. I've been trying to catch this guy for years. Glizzies. Glizzies. I don't have any glizzies. That sounds kind of good, though. I like a good glizzy. Hot Link Po' Boy. You know, I exactly have stuff for that. Yeah, let me get on that. My stream is lagging again. Just so you're aware, it's dropping frames at the moment as we speak. Yeah. Just know, if the stream does go dead, I will probably not get back on. If it at all it goes dead at any point in time, I probably won't get back on. Just so we're aware, this could be goodbye. It's kind of like gambling. When it goes off, you know? Yes! Yes! I don't have any glizzies. Maybe I'll have SpaghettiOs. Oh my gosh, SpaghettiOs sounds good. I just bought some SpaghettiOs. I love SpaghettiOs. She's never coming back when stream ends. Yep, this is goodbye. Forever! I'm kidding. Tomorrow I'll be back on playing Dreamlight Valley if you check my schedule on Twitter, because I'm a organized, dependable streamer. That's right. I've never left you guys for more than a day. There was never a period of time where I was gone for a whole month. Never. I would never do that. I would never do such a thing. Na 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 na, na 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 na, hey, goodbye. Should that be my new thing? Should I start singing that every time I leave? Maybe that could be the thing. Dude, I have to teach tomorrow morning. Why am I still playing Pokemon Violet? It's 5 o'clock. And I didn't finish all my work yet. I actually stopped doing my work to come play more Pokemon because I'm addicted to filling in my Pokedex now. I'm addicted. I stopped doing my work. You little cotton ball. I'm gonna check my work email quick. I sent out a mass email to parents and I want to make sure they're not confused. Oh, no one emailed me back. Okay, maybe they're not confused. They'll copy strike you. I mean, I suppose. I suppose. A little copy strike never hurt no one, right? It never hurt no one. Oh my god, you little. You know what? I'm gonna say it. You look like a tampon. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I don't care if his feelings are hurt. He is so annoying. He looks like a little tampon. I said it. Oh my god, my Oricorio's dead. He does look like a tampon. Doesn't he? I had to say it. I'm sorry. He's pissing me off. And if you piss me off, you bet I'm gonna roast you. Angry Audrey. Angry Audrey. Oh my god, this little thing is so annoying. Dude, I can't. I cannot anymore. God, I can't. Oh my god. He needs some milk. He's pissing me off. Why won't he just let me catch him? Like, I'm trying to be done with this game. I'm trying to fill in the Pokédex. I'm trying to, you know, be a good Pokemon trainer. Completing the Pokédex is one of those things. Yes, I got the tampon. Yes. Yes. I did it. I persevered. I didn't even get angry. Not even a little bit. I was perfectly calm. I was calm during the whole process. Alrighty, we move on. We move on. Now I'm looking for some Shelgon looks like. He also kind of looks like a butthole. He kind of does. He really does. He has like the wrinkles and everything. Like, he really do. Like, I'm gonna agree with you on that one. You really do. He do. And honestly, like, that's his business. That is his business. We're not judging. I don't think I've been in this cavern for quite some time. So it's probably good that we're going through it. I haven't been in here in a while. It's been since we did the El Fornata gym a decade ago. An Umbreon. Let's go. We don't have one yet. We do not have Umbreon, right? Right? I think we're missing Umbreon, Jolteon, and Sylveon. I think. I think we have all the others. Yeah, we need an Umbreon. I'm gonna just hit it with the Sky Attack real quick. And then we'll be on our merry way. He's a little bit angry, but that's okay. Come on, do your thing! Come on! Oh, that still didn't do it? Oh. Now I'm drowsy. Oh my god. I can't. Okay, now we can catch it. We're almost at 300 Pokemon, guys. Then we're almost there, right? We're gonna almost be there. We're gonna fill in the Pokédex. Now I'm full on sleeping. My Halusha's sleeping. Oh my god. Not the curse. Catching Pokemon, am I right? What time is it? 5:08. Oh my god, it's almost my bedtime. Oh, I got it. All right, let's see. I think I'm only missing Sylveon and Jolteon now. I think. Let's take a gander. Sylveon and Jolteon are the last two Eevee evolutions that we're missing. What a concept! Okay. Do we drop down? I think we drop down. Oh, another one over there. I have all these Pokemon. I have them all. 5:08 is almost your bedtime? What are you, 75? There's a reason, Adasic, why I stream early in the morning now. It's not like the good old days when we stayed up all night, okay? It is Grandma Audrey arc. I'm in my grandma arc, okay? I teach first graders. I have to be in grandma mode when my sleep schedule. Yeah. My bedtime is not anytime soon. I was just joking. I usually go to bed between 9 to 10 o'clock. And then I wake up around like 4:30 a.m. usually. So, you know, I'm some may call me a grandma, but it just is what it is. That's just how the cookie crumbles. It's crumbling. I'm trying not to miss anything down here. Another tampon. 4:30. I mean, I have to. If I don't get up at 4:30, then I'm not gonna, like, do anything in the morning. It's just, I have to be productive. Why did we come down here? There's a Pokemon we're looking for. Which one are we looking for again? A Gallade? A Gallade? Lemonade? I haven't seen one. I honestly feel like I have seen one before, though. Maybe it wasn't a battle. I'm assuming it wasn't a battle. Not in the wild. We're at 295. I think I've fought one in battle before. I don't think I've actually seen one before. Okay, what are the next two? Let's see. I'm missing the next two as well. 60. Oh, Drowsy and Hypno? I don't have them either. Where do you find Drowsy? At night, probably somewhere. Drowsy. South Province Area 2. And Area 3 or Area 5. I don't have a Drowsy or a Hypno. Hypno. What? That's crazy. Honestly, I feel like I've seen them many times, but apparently not. Are they hard to find at a sick? Because I just apparently have not even seen them. Adasic, my pokedex. Okay, South Provinces. Okay, I'm gonna go to Area 5. Area 5. What are we looking for? Drowsy and hippopotamus. I don't have either of them, which is so odd to me. Are they not common in this game? Usually they're not, like, they're usually pretty common Pokemon. I don't know why I don't have them. Drowsy should be fairly easy. You're looking for the ruins. Oh. It's by the ruins? I haven't even seen them before, apparently. They're just empty. Alright, Drowsy's fairly easy. Adastic says he's easy, so we'll go find out about that. We'll be the judge of that. Yeah, we will. We'll be the judge of that. Alright, let's set ourselves a goal, okay? What should our goal be before I get off? I can't get off until we have maybe like 320. Is that too optimistic? I'm feeling a little crazy right now. A little crazy. I'm never going to sleep. The first graders can teach themselves. I'm just kidding. For the record, I'm just kidding. Alright, this is area 5. By the ruins? What ruins? You're looking for the ruins. Okay. Ruins. Is this the ruins? I don't feel like I've been down here before. This looks like new territory. A Flamigo. Okay, there's just a bunch of Flamigos. Ah! I get it, you're king of the hill. It's like the busted tone walls and shit. You look on your map, they'll look kind of craggy if you've been there before. Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Are Drowsies, like, usually by them? That's kind of interesting. Kind of weird. It might look like day just started, and they might be a night-only spawn. Really? Well, god damn it! Yeah, like these are ruins right here, right? Right? Well, damn it. That really chomps my ass. Ah! What is my dog doing? Manny. Manny. What is he doing? I swear, if he poops on my floor, that's it. That's it. He honestly doesn't really poop in my floor, but... Those are the ruins. Double check to be safe because I could be wrong about night only. Oh, I'll check to be safe. Alright, the ruins. I don't see anything. I found it! Adastic, you were wrong. How does it feel? How does it feel to be living my dream? Dude, this guy at level 5, we using the freaking great ball. We ain't wasting other balls. You know, he does things like this. I think it means he's happy. He's like swimming on the carpet. Manny, you might need a life jacket. I don't know why he does this. He does it all the time, like, after he eats. I think it means he's happy and satisfied. Manny! Hi! Anyways, that's what he's doing right now. Hi, I'm working on the pokedex. Leave me alone. Okay. Hypno is next. How do we find one? I mean, we can evolve, I would assume, but... I would assume... But it's easier to catch things sometimes. Okay. My dream is pretty boring. Well, you know, my dream is to be the best Pokemon trainer in all the land. Level 26, it evolves. The Del Zappa Passage. North Province Area 3, South Province Area 6. Oh, God. Where's the Del Zabi Passage? What is that? Where is that? The Del Zappa Passage? Where is that? I don't understand. Well, it's in the Del Zappa Passage, wherever that means. The Del Zappa. Not Dairy Queen. Del Zappa Passage. Where is that? Where is it? On the map. I need a map location. I need a map location. Not no freaking picture. I need to know where it is. It lies north of Zappa Pico. It's by the Glaciado Gym. Dog zapping passage. Yeah, dog zapping. Okay, Glaciado's up here. This is Glaciado's. Where's Zappazopolis? Oh my god, Zappazopolis. Okay. There's apparently like, oh, Dalazapa Passage. Oh my god, it's on the map. Imagine that. It's on the map. Okay, apparently Hypno is most commonly found in here. Apparently, I don't know how true that is. I don't know. Hey, Manny, Audrey's taking to the dog zapping passage. I would never do that to him. Manny, where is he? Manny, what are you doing? What are you doing? I think he has to go potty. Manny, just a little bit longer. I'm trying to become a freaking Pokedex champion. Are you okay? He is, he's constipated. So I literally have been taking him outside every couple hours. I fed him some pumpkin. You know, I gave him a probiotic. This isn't anything like infrequent. He does, it is something that he struggles with. Okay. Apparently it's up here. I don't know how true that is, but apparently they're found, they can be found up here in the cave. I don't know. I feel like, didn't we come over here earlier though? Oh my god, I freaking hate this. I'm already feeling annoyed. I think we were just over here earlier. I need a bird's eye view. Yeah, you know, I think we were over here earlier. I didn't see any. Yeah, apparently they're found in here. I don't think it's only at night, but it could be, I guess. The dog zapping passage. I love dogs. I would never do that. I love dogs. Dogs are like the pinnacle of like everything good in the world, you know? Yeah, we were actually in here earlier. I didn't see any earlier. Okay, maybe it meant the one, I don't know. Maybe it is this way? I don't know. I was here earlier and I didn't see any. But maybe I'm just, you know, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't looking correctly. How many Pokemon are we at? 296. I'm not satisfied. I am not satisfied. I want to finish this week. I mean, I can just, like, evolve my Drowsy, but that sounds like a lot of work. I don't really have the patience for that. Because it has to be, like, level 28 or something. I mean, I guess that's not that bad. If it's just, like, hanging out in our party. Guess he can hang out with the big dogs. I guess. I suppose. I could give him a bunch of large XP candies. I could waste a bunch of XP candies. Oh my god. He's level 21. 21. Can you do something for me? Ah! Okay, that was easier than suspected. I think I just get so impatient. I'm like, ugh. Having to evolve is just so freaking annoying to me. It's just like a big inconvenience. I get so annoyed. Okay, I'm gonna use this one again. Oh my god! What? Good god. I keep clicking the wrong freaking button. Level 26. It's happening! It's happening! Oh my god, we done did it. Oh my god. Now, the shiny version of this one is pink, so, I mean, honestly, like, that would be kind of cool to have. We did it! Alright, who comes next? We still need... So we need, we have the two little, we need Haunter and Gengar. Are we missing Gengar? Who are we missing? Dude, I feel like we are missing Gengar. Okay, yep, we're missing Gengar and Tandemos, which is just two little mice. Which I saw some earlier. I know where to find them. I saw them and I thought I had them because it looks so similar to the other one. It's over here. I saw some over here by the lighthouse. So we need that one, and then we need Gengar, which I'm assuming is not easy to get. If I had to take a stab at it. We can use a linking cord. A linking cord to get. Oh, you can only get Gengar through evolving. That's the only choice. So I need a linking cord. I don't know how to get a linking cord. Can I buy them? Or do I have to find them? Or do I have one? Maybe I have one already. No. Down here. I don't have a linking cord. Fuck. Alright. The little teddy bear mousy guys are down here. I saw some earlier. Teddy bear mousies. Aha! It's these ones. Just the 2 peas in a pod. Linking cord isn't an item. It means trade. Huh? You can only get Gengar via trading? Then how did those people get it? You know what I mean? Like, how do you actually get him? Use linking cord. Isn't linking cord an item? I'm stupid. Adasic, this is what we need. This. That's what we need. It's an evolving item. Linking cords are a thing. I'm confused. Yeah, it's an item in Legends Arceus. Yeah, but how do you get Gengar? That's basically what I'm asking. You can only get him by evolving Haunter. Okay, well, we got the freaking 2 blind mice, so that's good. Cool. Okay, we need Gengar. But Gengar only via trade, so you can't finish. Okay, but the thing is, via trade, yeah, but how did that person get them? Haunter evolves when traded. Oh. You have to trade Haunter. You have to evolve. Good God. This is confusing. I'm confused. I'm stupid. You have to trade. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Okay, I get it now. I get it. Trade and then trade back. Hold on, I'm reading. Oh, you can get there's a lady you can trade with, and then you'll just get a free Gengar, it says. Instead of having to wireless trade, which is annoying sometimes. All right. Hold on. Okay, I need a Pincurchin, which I should have one. And then I need to meet her in Levincia City. There's other Pokemons that are like this. Yeah, it's just kind of a little bit of a hassle. Because, like, who wants to sit in, like, wireless trade? That's stupid. Levincia City. Where is that again? Levincia. There's somebody over here you can trade with. I'll trade with you. It just takes so much time to wireless trade. That's the one downside about it. Like, you can sit and trade with people, but I feel like it takes so long. Like, there's an NPC in the game you can go trade with. It probably is faster. Know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Am I stupid, or does that not make sense? She wants one of these, apparently. Then you don't have to wireless trade. It does. I feel like it makes a lot of sense just to do it quickly. I feel like wireless trading can take a while. Apparently there's a lady up here. Yeah. Okay. And then you get a free Gengar when you trade with her. Yes. Here you go, ma'am. You're okay? Yeah, I'll trade it. I don't care. I really don't care. I can find another one. Goodbye. Have a nice life. And in return, I will get the Haunter. Oh, we're trading. There they go in the horizon. See how quick that was? Look at that. Yay! Hauntikins? What the heck kind of name is that? Oh my god. He's evolving. Oh my god, we're gonna get a Gengar. Yay! We did it! This is the one thing that kept me from completing back in my younger days. I couldn't find anyone to trade and trade back with me. That's, yeah, that is the downside. Like, sometimes, like, as a kid, like, yeah, you're just kind of dumb. It's nice that they have it in the game. Look how quick that was. That was fast. And I'm going for speed. Okay. Alright, what's next? 299. We're almost to 300. This is great news. Alright. We still need one of these guys, but whatever. We'll figure it out later. Dashabun. Number 77. Daxabun. Aw, they're cute. They're like a little cinnamon roll. Alright. I feel like we've seen these quite a few times. I guess I just didn't catch it. Which is kind of dumb, but whatever. Or we can evolve at level 26. That might be easier. To evolve at level 26, right? That might be easy. A Fido. I know I have one in here somewhere. It evolves at level 26. There we go. It evolves at level 26. So we'll just give it a couple more candies and we should be good. No, I'm not letting you learn other moves. I don't care, bro. Stop. Stop. God, he wants to learn moves so bad. I'm not keeping you in my party, bro. He evolves at level 26. Apparently. Oh. Is he evolving? He's evolving! Let's go! Let's go. We're making progress. Stop devolving my booty hole. That's rude. Okay, we'll just hang out with him. Maybe he'll evolve at some point. Okay. Who's next in the Pokedex? We need one more to get to 300. Oh my god. We're getting there. Things are happening. Okay, what comes after? 78 is Slackoth. Have we not seen one in the game? South Province Area 1. Area 3 and Area 5. I swear I've seen one. It sleeps for 20 hours every day. Alright, it's in the South Province areas. I don't know if we've seen one. Well, apparently we haven't, but... Apparently they can be found in trees, apparently. South Province Area 1, 3, and 5. 1, 3, and 5. Jess, do you have Pokemon Home? Just curious, you pressed B? I pressed B? Whee! Can they really be found in trees? I didn't think they could actually be up in a freaking tree, man. That's what it says. I feel like this one's gonna be hard to find. I might want to worry about this one later. Fuck you, man. Freaking people above me are walking around like they're elephants. Alright, what time is it right now? Oh my god, it's 5:40. Okay, I am gonna get off at 6. 20 minutes. And I'm not taking no for an answer unless I see a Charizard. Then we'll stay on. Teehee. Oh, I'm so funny. Okay. You know, not seeing much of anything over in these parts. What is this? Is still Area 1? Area 1? Apparently they can be in 3 or 5 as well. Area... Where's South Province Area 3? There ain't no Area 3. It's a lie. Oh, it's up here. We'll go check up here. You are funny, though. Oh, thank you. Bye, Pikachu. It was nice to hear from you today. I hope you have a fun time butchering tomorrow with the pork chops. Have a funny 20 minutes. Bye. Bye. It will be a grand 20 minutes. Have a good rest of your day. Have fun butchering tomorrow. Honestly, I kind of want to try someday. That sounds satisfying. Sounds better than the work I do most days. Literally kids screaming in my face all day. I have to go back tomorrow. Wah, wah, wah. Honestly, I don't come to this area very often. There might be quite a few Pokemon I haven't caught over here yet. I should make some burgers on the foreman tonight. Ooh, I love burgers on the foreman. That sounds delicious. Delicious. Whee! We gotta find all the stakes in the ground too. Maybe we'll do that next time. Going up this hill. I don't feel like I've ever been up here. Oh, this just leads to the crater. A Magnamazone. I've been needing this one. I need it. Why is the music so intense all of a sudden? Why is it so intense? For what? For what? Well, that was easy. That led up to be more intense than it actually was. Goodness gracious. My Fido should evolve too. You're on the crater. Sometimes you'll see Garchomps there too. Don't I have a Garchomp? Woof. Why does he stop evolving, bro? In what conditions does he need? Alright. I think that was 300. 300, guys. We're getting there. Alright. I kind of want to just walk the crater. I'm intrigued. Is there anything else up here? Ah, yes, you were right. I think... I want to say... Oh my good god. I want to say I already have one. A Garchomp. Right? Why is he acting like that? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with this guy? Is he okay? Are you hitting B? I'm trying not to. Garchomp! I don't have one. Why did I think I had one? Apparently I don't have one. Yes! Well, that's fun. Sometimes I do hit B. That's because I get impatient at a sick and I don't want to, like, climb very slow. I want it to go faster. I admit it. Look at that! We're doing the thing. Okay, finally he decides to evolve. Goddamn. What? What is wrong with this thing? He's being a little picky. Like, I know we're not in the best of conditions. We're on top of this rocky, scary mountain, but my god. Like, calm down. Is there anything else up on the crater? Or is it just those ones? I'm intrigued. Bruh. Oh my god. I fly with the greatest of ease. Another Magnazone. I don't need another one. Is there anything else up here, Adisic, that I should be intrigued about? Are you pressing B? Stop, you guys. I am pressing B, okay? Leave me alone. Let me press B and leave me alone. I get impatient. I have to. I have to. I have to. Is it a bad thing to press B? Is it a freaking crime? Oh, those are the only two that you know of? Well, I'm about to add a third to the list. Yeah. We're about to add a third to the list. Alright, we're going in. Can I just, like, fall down here? Am I gonna die? Can I just, like, fall down? B stops evolutions? No, I wasn't hitting B during that. I was not. Oh! I can fall in. Cool. How do I go to the other stations? I don't want to start in this one. I don't want to. How do I go to a different station? That was kind of fun. I didn't know I could just do that. I want to go to the last station because there's still some Pokemon down there I haven't caught yet. We may as well end today down in the freaking crater, of course. That's may as well where we start. Okay. I think I can choose which station I go to. If I remember right. Ah. Number 4, please. And thank you. It has a teleporter inside. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I think I did. I'm just stupid. Okay. Alright. Well, hopefully my dog evolves soon. My Fido. I won't press B. I promise. I swear I haven't been. But, I mean, I get pretty impulsive. So maybe I was and I didn't realize it. If I did, I didn't mean to, you know. It was just something that I was doing. And I didn't realize it. I have that thing. I have that thing, I think. Oh, say woo! I have those. I have this guy. I have all these. I've got them all. I'm pretty sure. Yep, got him. Yep, got him. Oh, I think I have Mr. Big Butt, but we'll check. I think I have him. Yep. I do. I have this one already up here. Yep, I got these ones. I got that one. I got him. Yep, got it, got it, got it. Got it, got it, got it. I got all these Pokemons. Yep, yep. Yep, yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Can I climb up this? I think we have Titan Elephant guy. I think we have him, but we will check. I got him. Okay, I don't want to exit. I want to go further down, I guess. And running up that road. I'm gonna go down to this level. Let's try this out. Whee! Okay. Let's head down this way. I think this is where we're gonna find a couple we don't have still. La 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 la. La 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 la. Go to the 0 gate and use the warp pad to fast travel to Research Station 3. Exit the research station and players should be facing the giant entrance to Area 0's underground where the 0 lab is located. Go far left from look for 2 rocks used to one and there will be a tunnel that leads into an open clearing With a waterfall, Iron Valiant can be found in the middle of the room as a level 58. The only room. Okay, we will try that in a second. I'm gonna go explore this bottom area because I haven't been down here since I was down here first. So I don't remember if there's anything new down here. I don't think so, but I'm just gonna make sure that there's not anything in plain sight. Yeah, we don't have the Valiant one yet. I think that's the one that we're looking for still. I have these ones. I have that one. La 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 la. Have that one. Got 'em. There's nothing too intense down here. Nothing that I haven't already seen. Okay, nothing crazy. Can I go in here again? Is there any reason to go back into the lab down here? There should be at least one new thing? Okay. What about up here? What the heck? Homie is just sitting here like that? Homie's just sitting there. Okay. There should be one new thing down here, you say? Okay. That's the new thing. I can't catch it, though. I already have it. That's the new thing. Yo, what's up, homie? You wanna tussle? You wanna go? Alright, well. That's the one she used you on. I know. Okay. I'm gonna just go back. And then I'm gonna go to Research Station. Research Station 3. Okay. I can follow directions. I can do it, right? Yeah, I can do it. I can follow simple directions. It's almost 6 o'clock, but we're gonna keep going. I'll be fine. I don't need to get my work done. Okay, I would like to go to Research Station number trace. Numero trace. Guys, I'm kind of addicted to Pokemon Violet again. Like, just the satisfaction of catching them all. It's just kind of satisfying. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Exit the research station and players should be facing the giant entrance to Area Zero's underground where the lab is located. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Go far left from the Research Station 3 and look for 2 rocks close to one another. Go far left. Far left. There will be a tunnel that leads into an open clearing with a waterfall. Is it talking about this? Go far left. 2 rocks close to each other. A tunnel. Is this the tunnel? Into an open clearing with a waterfall. Iron Valiant can be found in the middle of the room as a level 58 Pokemon. I feel like this isn't correct, but we will keep going. A waterfall! I found it! I think this is it. No, I thought that was gonna be some big room. A waterfall. I'm scared. I think I'm on the right track, but I'm not executing. Ah! That thing scared the frick out of me. Okay. Into an open clearing with a waterfall. Can be found in the middle of the room. In the middle of the room. Oh god. That gold duck freaked the F out of me. You just got scared of a fucking gold duck. I did. I got jump scared by a freaking gold duck. That thing actually did quite terrify me. I'm confused. In the middle of the room. What room? This is... I can't follow directions, I think is what we're learning. Do I go further left than expected? Like... It says in the middle of the room. Like, in the middle of the room. What room? Bitch. Was I in the right spot at a 6? Just raw execution? Or was I just completely wrong? Was I in the right area? Okay, Addisix says, I'm done. I'm dropping the link. I'm done explaining. Oh, you can't fix stupid. You can't fix stupid. You really can't. To me, this is the waterfall, okay? Alright, you can't fix stupid. Stupid says as stupid does, you know? Oh my god. No free ads. No free ads! Okay. Come on! Come on! It's an ad for Dead Space, which I'm not playing, by the way. It looks too scary. Alright, so you go this way. Okay, where is he? I'm in the right area, the waterfall, right? I'm there. I'm there. Is this not the right one? This is the right waterfall. This is the right one. See, I'm not dumb. Right? This is the waterfall, okay? And then he went this way. Okay, and then there's, to the left. To the left. And then there's, oh! Oh my god, if that isn't the most hidden area I've ever seen. Why don't you have ad blockers? Because I like to promote things for free, apparently. Alright. Apparently, up in these rocks, there is a tunnel. Oh my god, it's there. It's not a myth. Oh my god. No way. I'm kind of freaking... I'm scared. I'm a little scared. I am scared. Oh my god, they're chasing me. Oh my god, they're all down here. Oh my god. There it is in its pride and glory. It's just there. They're being ready to get caught. All right, here we go. It's totally gonna be easy. Okay, damn it. I spoke too soon. Ow! What if I just hit it with one little revelation dance? That's sure to weaken it, right? It weakened it so good that it passed away. Come on, Fido. Please evolve. For crying out loud. Okay, here we go. I'm not pressing B. I'm not doing it. I'm not pressing B. See? That's what I did the other 2 times. A dasha bun. Let's go. I got the buns. The buns are in the oven. Doesn't that mean like you're pregnant or something? The buns are not in the oven for this girl. I can tell you that. I am not having children. Oh, whoops. I'm too much of a child myself that. I just cannot. I can't take care of more of me. Former dancer sends Iron Valiant to the Shadow Realm with her Pokemon's dancing attack. Honestly, that would be... I think Revelation Dance would be my move. That would be my move, for sure. Alright, here we go. This time we're gonna catch it. We're not gonna kill it, okay? There we go. Like I said, we're gonna catch it, not kill it, see? I didn't lie. Okay, I know I said I was getting off at 6 o'clock. I'll get off once the stream hits 3 hours. That's in 10 minutes. I'm not stalling. I'm actually gonna get off. Oh, yeah. Okay. Adisic, is there anything else super pressing that we need to worry about down in this area? This is a cool room. Is there anything else in this room? Looks like a cool room. Oh my god, he scared me again! They're creepy. I don't like it. Well, I'm close to 375 captures. Oh god. Okay, I'm at 303. Well, the goal was 320. So it doesn't matter what time we get off. It's just when we get to 320 we get off. I'm not feeling optimistic about this one. We'll have to find it later. Steenie. We've seen one, but I don't know if we've seen one in the wild. All the machines should be here, so if you're missing any, you can probably catch whatever. All the machines. Well, which ones are we missing? Ah, this is fun. Alright, we are missing... Do I have them all? Iron Valiant. Okay, let me see. Let me go to the bottom of my Pokedex here. We are missing... All of the machines are here, you say? Okay, we're missing... Valiant, we got... We're obviously missing all of our legendaries at the bottom of the list here. Iron Thorns. I'm just missing Thorns. So where do we find him? Thorns is Area 0. In Rocky area to left of Research 2. Okay. We're gonna find him one way or another. Gonna find him. I'm gonna get them, get them. I have to take my dog out to take a shit. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said it like that. That's not very ladylike of me. I'm such a little lady. Hi, Manny. It's okay. I do have to take him outside. He's probably needs to go at this point in the day. Alrighty. He's probably gotta go. Alright, Research Station 2 to the left is what it said. Iron Thorns. Dude, I got to take a shit. He's constipated. He has to try every couple hours. I've been making sure he's hydrated. If he doesn't get better, I'm just gonna take him to the vet to get an enema. That's what I had to do last time. It said to the left. To the left, to the left. In the Rocky area, to the left. To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. Adisic, are we getting another Pokemon game in 2023 or no? I haven't heard anything. I was just wondering if you heard anything. I don't think there will be one in 2023, do you think? Bro, I think I seen him. I think I seen him. No, I didn't. I'm stupid. Okay. That's an Iron Hands. To the left, to the left. Does it mean like up here? Okay, I don't think it's this far. I think down here in the Rocky area to the left. To the left, to the left. Where is he? He isn't here. What a shame. Sag. We probably will get something since they crank them out early. It just won't be mainline. Oh, okay. Well, maybe we'll get another Legends game. I'm not finding him. Adasic dropped the link. Where do I get him? I can look it up too. Hold on. Drop the link. The music is so intense down here. I don't see the iron thorns. I'm not seeing them. Adasic, thanks for the links today. I appreciate it, because I'm lazy. Was I at least kind of on the right track? Was I kind of getting there? That was probably not close. Okay. Yep, research station 2. Yep, got it. And then the area to the left, it said... Oh, I wasn't close. I wasn't close. I wasn't even close. Not even close. Okay, rocky area. Rocky area. Rocky area. Okay. Hi, Cora. I'm good. How are you? I love the name Cora, by the way. I've always been such a fan of that name. It's a cute name. Cora. My sister had a childhood friend named Cora growing up. I always loved that name. So cute. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, Iron Thorns is apparently by these rocks. Oh, no, 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 no. Not these rocks. Oh, God. I went too far. We start from the beginning, because I'm lost. I'm lost again. Alright, I'm lost. I'm lost. Imagine that. Okay. I'm just a little bit tired. Just a wee bit. Get some sleep. Take a nap. Drink some warm milk. Never let Audrey... Today we learned never let Audrey hold the map. What? Bro, if I'm Dora the Explorer, you best believe I have that map. I'm good at reading maps. Okay, to be fair, I am good at reading maps. On our family road trip to Montana, my mom had me in charge of the map. And guess what? We only got lost a few times. So, you know what? I call that a success. Oh, don't even get me started on that road trip to Montana. I can't. I will never do that again with my family as long as I live. That was just the worst. It was so bad, guys. It was so bad. Everyone fighting constantly. I'm never doing that. How do you get up here without falling to your knees? Apparently he's up here, but like... Excuse me, aren't you supposed to be able to climb now, you freaking thing? God, it only works when it wants to. Only when it wants to. Okay, there we go. Alright, where is he? Where's the Iron Thorns, huh? Where is he at? Show yourself! Where is he? It's supposed to be up here somewhere. Show yourself. Show yourself. I just completed my project and watching you right now. Oh, nice. What is your project for? For school? Ah! Okay. A quick ball. Try to climb. I did try to climb. It wasn't working. Swiper no swiping. Swiper no swiping. And now that you've gotten the Dragon Zord, you'll probably never have to go down here again. Good. Good, good. I don't want to ever come down here again. This is a bunch of baloney down here. That's what this is. A bunch of baloney. Oh my god, he doesn't want me to leave. He wants me to be stuck down here forever. I see how this is. Did he kill me? Oh my god. Bro, I'm really just trying to get out of here. Alright. What if we hit him with the luxury ball? What about that, huh? What about that? That was a waste of money. Okay, hold on. Oh my god, I forgot. I have to be to work early tomorrow because I have a meeting with my admin. I would have shown up and totally not went. I would have been in so much trouble. It's for like my pre-observation. Like, they make you meet with them beforehand to, like, let them know what the frick I'm gonna teach and all that jazz. And then on Wednesday, they observe me, and then Thursday's my post-observation, so, like, after the fact. Dude, if we are distance learning on Wednesday, I'm gonna have my observation on a Zoom call. And that'll be our first Zoom call of the school year. My kids are gonna be wildin'. They're not gonna know how to do anything. It's been since last year that they had any Zoom calls. Like, they're not going to remember where the mute button is. They're all going to be screaming. I can't. I actually, for the sake of my observation, I hope we have school on Wednesday. I can't be dealing with none of this. I didn't mean to promote myself. No, it's totally fine. I get it. You're just trying to find people to help out. If you want to send me your stuff on Twitter or Instagram, you can definitely do that. I will look at it. I am currently not like looking for anything except, I will be once I become an affiliate, which I'm pretty close. I've been just saving a bunch of people's portfolios basically, and I'm gonna pick some people to help me out once I'm ready. But at the moment, I'm not ready. So you do part-time or full-time? Oh, for streaming? Are you talking about? Or my job? My job. My actual job. The streaming thing is a hobby, and I do it... I try to stream almost every day, but sometimes in the middle of the week I get a little bit, busy. Okay, we do have this one. I know we don't have that one over there, which is kind of weird because we pass by it all the time. For some reason, I had it in my head that we had caught one of these before, but apparently we have not. Oh, my job. I'm a first grade teacher, full-time first grade teacher. I teach little people, the youth of America, as you will. And then I stream for fun. It's my little side hobby. What do I do for a living? First grade teacher. I teach children how to read, how to do maths. 6- and 7-year-olds. I'd like to say I'm pretty cool, teacher. Honestly, I really do. Imagine, Adasic, imagine me being your teacher. Do you think I'd be a cool teacher? Bro, I let them kids get away with so much. Oh, God. The coolest. No, seriously. When else in your life are you gonna have... I like tell my kids this all the time. I actually have said this to them. I say, you are so lucky because when are you ever gonna have another teacher in your life that literally gives you Pokemon cards, that literally talks to you about video games, that literally, you know, treats you like a homie, you know? And they still don't listen to me. Okay, they actually do. I take that back. My kids listen to me. They have selective hearing sometimes. Sometimes it's a little selective. Like a bruh. Yeah. Okay. I'm one of those teachers, like, I'll be your homie, but the minute you cross me, you're gonna have consequences. I am pretty strict. My kids would tell you that I'm pretty strict. I don't bend the rules for nobody. When I said I let them get away with stuff, I was joking. I actually don't. I will be goofy and fun with them, but if they're not acting correctly, then we stop the fun, you know? Once you follow me back on Twitter. Okay, sounds good. Oh, I have this one. Oh, I'm missing the other one. The one that starts with the W. The one that comes before this guy. Wishy. What's it called? Teacher gives Pokemon cards and then take them away. No, I give them Pokemon cards if they earn it. I have what's called PokeKid slips, and it has our classroom expectations, and I will check the ones that they earned. And then at the end of the week, I draw 10 random PokeKid cards, and then they get Pokemon cards. I have a big bucket of, like, all of my duplicates. It's a great way for me to get rid of them, because I have thousands and thousands of duplicates. Like, it didn't cost me anything extra. It really did not. I'm trying to get rid of them anyways. And my kids love it, so... They aren't related? No way. They're really not? Why did I feel that they're related? They're not? They look like they could be twins. Okay, is Whiscash not down here? I feel like I've seen it over here before. Okay, what number are we at? Give me a number. 305. Okay, I want to get to 320, like I said. I'm pretty strict about it. I assumed they were two and was clearly surprised that Dondozo wasn't like an evolution. Really? My school banned Pokemon cards? Oh my god. If they ever ban Pokemon cards at my school, I'm still gonna give them... No, I'm kidding. I would have to. I can't get fired over Pokemon cards. My kids love them, though. My school is pretty cool about that kind of stuff. Like, they're strict about the learning as long as your kids are learning. They kind of leave it open for you to be creative with your, like, how you manage your classroom. They're pretty good about that. Alright, I need to find a Steenie. East Province Area 1 and Area 2. West Province Area 3. West Province Area 3, it says. Huh? We're stopped at the 3-hour mark. We're so close to 320. Well, what's the point of setting goals for yourself if you're not gonna achieve them? I said 320 was the goal, did I not? Did I not say that? Have you followed me back? I will after stream. Right now I won't because I'm busy playing games. But I can after. Da 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 da. One of my class rewards, they want to bring in, we do like whole class awards as well. Like I have an Among Us poster and they have to get to the top. We have 2 imposters a day and they have to do a good job to like fill in one of the points and we try to fill in the poster. We just finished our first one. We filled it in. So on Thursday we have our class reward. They wanted to do perler beads. They're like, you know, those fuse beads that you melt with an iron. We're gonna do that. They're gonna make keychains and magnets with them. And then our next class reward, they want to vote between I found one. They want to vote between choose your own seat days. So their class reward would be 1 day they get to choose wherever in the classroom they want to sit, because I do have assigned seating. So they would get to choose where they sit, and I hate that idea, but you know, for them it's good motivation. I'll just have to suffer for 1 day of them talking constantly. Or they want to do a day they can bring in and trade and play their Pokemon cards. And some of them don't know how to play the Pokemon trading card game, so I was going to teach some of them. I got it! Alright. Guys, we're doing so well. We're at 306. There's a couple that I'm having a hard time finding. So, oh well. Which one's 87? Choose your own ice cream day. I did ask them, man, you do some fun activities. I really try to make it a fun place to be. Bondsley. Oh god. South Province Area 1 and 2. I have not seen these. They're usually in the forest. Bondsley. Area 1 and 2? I don't even think I've seen them. Are they hard to find? I offered, like, I think I've already brought them so much food that it's not, like, anything super new and fun for them. But, I have brought them tons of food before. And I did offer, like, oh, should we do a decorating cookie day, like, as your rewards? They were not interested in any food. I even said pizza party, like, I'll order us Domino's. In front of the school's gate in that grass. Really? Front of school's gate in the grass? I guess I never go up to the school gate anymore, so I just don't find any of the Pokemon there. I hardly ever come over here. You're talking about this gate right here? In the grass. Okay, in the grass. This grass. Is this the grass? I don't see them. Oh my god, you freaking pig. Could have just split the difference, bro. No. I'm lazy. Is it this grass or which grass? I see a whole lot of grass. Is it on the other side? I'm looking in the grass. The grass in the middle of the 2 fly spots? Let me check. This grass? Okay, I'll look in the grass. You're in the right field. Okay. How come I haven't found one before? I mean, I never go through here anymore. I just assume that I don't need anything over here. There she be, in her pride and glory. Hi, Manny. I think my dog has to go outside. Manny, I'm almost at 320. Please, just mind your business. I'm coming, Manny. Of course, like, I've been taking him out every, like, a couple hours, which is a lot. Because, you know, older dogs don't need to go out, like, more than every, like, 4 hours usually is how long he goes. And honestly, longer when I'm working. But now that I've been taking him out a lot more because he's constipated... Of course, now he chooses it's now time to poop, even though I just took him out not that long ago. But it must be the pooping time. Probably didn't see him because they're green and brown and everything else is green and brown. Yeah, it's like camouflage. 93. 93. Colossal. I feel like this one's a little bit of a doozy, I would assume. Harder to find. Evolve. We can only get it by evolving. And it evolves at level 34, okay? That's not bad. You can only get it from evolving. Okay, we may as well do that, because we're gonna have to do it anyways. Hi! Hi, Manny. He's looking me in the eyes. Sometimes he does get anxious when I stream, and I don't know why. Maybe because I'm being weird, I don't know. He's used to me being weird, though. Okay. Blop. Okay, level 34 it evolves. Manny, what are you doing? He's eating crumbs off the floor like some weirdo. Level 33. Okay, just a little bit more. Whoops. Come on. Yes. Evolving. It's evolving. Let's go. I did not press B. Yes, it looks epic. It's kind of freaking scary. Colossal. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, what's next? No. You're not going back there. He's obsessed with going behind this freaking thing. What? Do you have to go outside? He does. Damn it. I need 12 more Pokemon. Is that okay? Yo. Bro, I need to keep going. Okay, maybe I should get off. Okay. 308 is pretty good, guys. Okay, we do more next time, right? Okay. My dog really has to go to the bathroom. And I'm proud of him for asking me, so... Oh, well. I streamed a lot... Stream ending! I streamed a lot longer than I thought I would. Did I save my game? I don't remember. Yeah, I streamed a lot longer than I thought I would. I will be on tomorrow. As long as things go swell at work. As long as the kids don't, like, give me too much trouble, then I will be on after work playing Dreamlight Valley tomorrow. And yeah, my schedule's on Twitter for like my planned schedule. I mean, it's always subject to change, but I put what I plan to stream this week up on Twitter. Thanks for watching this extra stream. I did not expect to be on this long, but here I am. We're getting really close to being done with the pokedex, and then we have to do the Ace Academy tournament or whatever. But I hope you guys have a good night. I will be on tomorrow. Goodbye. Bye, guys.